St. John Vianney's Katie Hill was hoping to make headlines this week, helping the Lancers to a Tournament of Champions title. With the coronavirus putting a halt to the basketball season, Hill is still giving us something to talk about, committing to play Division I basketball at the University of Richmond. JSZ caught up with the junior to talk recruiting and much more.
Congratulations, you committed to the University of Richmond. Maybe let's start out by talking about how you decided to make this commitment during this crazy time in life.
Well, I've kind of been narrowing down my choices throughout the season and everything, but at the season was over, so we actually went and sat down with coach and we talked about everything, and it was the right fit, so we just decided to make the decision now.
So just tell me a little bit about what appealed to you about the University of Richmond. Great school and plays great basketball in the Atlantic 10 Conference. What did you like about the Spiders?
Well, first of all, I love the coaching staff. I've developed a great relationship with them throughout maybe 2-3 years now. And then I went and visited the campus, and it was just beautiful, and it was secluded, but there's also a city around it and things to do, and I could just see myself there.
Great stuff. This is a tough time. Tell me how you're dealing with this right now. You had to probably process the emotions. I want to say today or yesterday would have been the TSC semifinals, right? I mean, it's got to be hard for you guys because you had everything in place to get the big trophy.
Yeah, it's devastating that we couldn't finish what we started this year, and obviously it's for the safety of everyone, but it still is just upsetting that we couldn't finish out our season.
You're a young team. You have 0 seniors. I guess the message I would have for you is be grateful that you all are going to get another chance next year. Imagine if this was last year's team with Sarah Carpel and all of those seniors and this happened to them. And trying to find some positives here for you, but does that make it a little bit better knowing that you guys will still get a chance as a group?
Yeah, it definitely helps to know that next year we're all going to be back, the same team, same chemistry, same bonds between all of the girls. And it's definitely helps that we're all going to be back next year and we'll have a chance to finish what we started this year.
I see your shirt on there. I got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Coach Bobby and Rip, Reach Your Potential Training.
Yep.
I know, is Coach Bobby giving you stuff to do right now?
They have posted some stuff on their Instagram, I know.
I've been able to spend a lot of time with Bobby, and how he's worked with your team has been unbelievable, and the results speak for themselves.
He's been great, and he's really helped me develop physically from freshman year to now. It's a huge difference, and he's really helped with everything.
I saw your announcement, so I was able to dive into some Katie Hill film. And I'm dropping your mixtape at the same time as this interview. And I want to say something to every young basketball player out there that's looking to get to the next level. Watch this Katie Hill tape. I'll tell you what, when I was doing the scouting report, we're going to announce our all-zone team, top 50 players in the state. You're on it, right? And we're like, oh, yeah, Katie Hill's a good player. Katie Hill's a good player. I watched your tape. Katie Hill's a great player. I'll tell you what, you do so many little things well. The steals, the block shots. And usually when I put mixtapes together, you've got some really cool end ones, but the passes that you make and that extra gear you have, just tell the people out there how you have to and I know Coach Carpel well enough, you can't just do one thing well if you want to get on the floor at St. John Vianney. How are you able to develop a complete game?
Well, I just try to do all the little things, and I don't focus on scoring. I just try to do the right play for my team. So whether that's stepping up and making a defensive stop, making the right pass, or at times it is scoring, but I just try to do the right thing at the right time for my team.
Well, you're the real deal, Katie Hill. I'll tell you that much right now.
Thank you.
I was blown away by your tape. We watched it, and again, you can go on Jersey Sports Zone. While we're doing this interview, I'm dropping some Katie Hill highlights right now, so people are watching it. But just fantastic. The St. John Vianney Way I think this is another thing that's really important. You guys don't have these huge number stats. You don't have a play. Madison St. Rose has big numbers, but you don't have the player who's going to score and have all these crazy stats. Yet you probably 1 through 8, 1 through 9 have 8 or 9 players that are ready to play college basketball. When you talk about the other St. John Vianney alumni, do you feel confident knowing that you might be in the best position to be ready for Division I college basketball because of the system you play in at St. John Vianney?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely like I can tell that it's going to help me. And everybody that comes back from college says how prepared they were for it and how much coach really does prepare us for college. And that comes from practicing every day. We have those 9-10 players that are Division I. So every day in practice, we're pushed. So it's not just games. Every single day we're working, and that definitely gets us ready.
All right. How are you holding up with all this? I feel like we need to, as a community, I'm going to try and do as many of these interviews as we can, just so we can all kind of talk with each other and talk through this to know that we're all going to get through this. I'm as upset as you are. I want to be at the TSC so bad right now, but we are going to get through this. We're all going to get back out on the court. I'm hoping like heck the spring sports are going to be played, even if it's a tiny short season. But how do you think we can handle this and get through this?
I think we just need to like stay positive, and I don't know, it's hard. You just got to stay positive and get through it so that we can get back to normal and keep working on your own, like go outside and shoot in your driveway if you can.
What are you binge watching right now?
I like The Office.
Can't go wrong with The Office.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with The Office. Katie Hill, thank you so much for talking with us. And congratulations. The Richmond Spiders are getting an outstanding basketball player. And be safe out there, and keep say hi to everybody in Lancerland for me on group chat and stuff. All right, thanks so much.
Thank you.